Hello and welcome to Business 360. I'm Shireen Pan. The headlines that we're tracking for you this evening. Dalal Street fails to hold on to opening gains on expiry day, ends at nearly a month closing low. 43 of the 50 Nifty stocks end lower. The Nifty now below 19,550. Mid-caps underperformed today. However, for this series, the Nifty regains losses of the last series. Crude prices hit their highest levels in a year due to a steep fall in US crude stocks. Rupee ends flat. Reports suggest the RBI selling dollars to prevent the currency from hitting all-time lows. A CNBC-TV18 news break is confirmed. MCX confirms it will move to a new tech platform serviced by TCS from the 3rd of October. Shares hit a record high.
3, 2, 1, and there we go.
A wobbly start for Yatra. The stock lists at a 10% discount in line with expectations. The public issue, which was open to subscription between September 15th to 20th, had received muted demand. Billionaire businessman and non-executive chairman of Asian Paints Ashwin Dhani passes away at the age of 79. He was the pioneer of computerized color matching and brought several paint products to India. Dhani was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the CNBC-TV18 India Business Leader Awards. No middle path. All online real money gaming companies will have to pay 28% GST, says the CBIC chairman. Adds that states need to pass an act or issue ordinances to implement 28% GST on online gaming from next month. The External Affairs Minister Jaishankar will meet U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Washington amid strained Indo-Canadian ties. America has urged India to cooperate with Canada's probe into the killing of Sikh separatist leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Jaishankar reiterates India's stance on the allegation, says India does not engage in such acts as a matter of policy and principle. Renowned scientist and the father of India's Green Revolution, M.S. Swaminathan, passes away at 98. He played a major role in changing Indian farming in the 1960s and 70s and helped India achieve food security. He also fought for the recognition of women's role in agriculture. India's tally at the Asian Games 2023 climbs to 25 medals on day 5, including 6 gold and 8 silvers and 11 bronze. Well, let's get to the market tally for the day. The Dalal Street did fail to hold on to opening gains, ending the day at the day's low. In fact, the Nifty and the Sensex saw some cuts of close to 1%, ending at a one-month closing low. So that's the Nifty 50 for you, down almost 200 points today. The Sensex dropped about 600 points. The Nifty mid-cap lost over 500 points. The Nifty Bank was down about 300 points. In fact, the 50 Nifty stocks closing in the red. The mid-cap index, as we just pointed out, saw some deeper cuts, ending close to 1.5% lower. Banks fared marginally better, but also the Nifty Bank closing about 300 points low. For this series, the Nifty has regained some of the losses of the last series to end 1.5% in the green. Prashant is standing by now with the details. Prashant, what's weighing on our markets?
Once again, we woke up to negative global cues, not so much from the equities side because Nasdaq and the S&P were flat, but yields were higher, dollar was higher, and oil prices pushed higher as well. So the start was expected to be subdued, but we got a positive start, which then got sold into. So in a way, the start and then what happened consequently was a reverse of what we saw yesterday. So, I mean, at one point, the Nifty in the last hour or so was down over 200 points, a little bit of recovery in the end, but negative. I mean, about 0.8% cut. Bank Nifty down about 0.75% lower. The mid-cap index was down over 1%. The small cap out of the 4 indices did the best with it lost only about 0.25% or so. Now, tech stocks, of course, under pressure with yields in the US higher. TechM, LT Mindtree, you had Wipro, Infosys, which were down. Oil sort of also took the sheen away from some of these paint companies. Asian Paints and the large caps. Divi's, HDFC Life are also other losers. Some gainers coming through. L&T has been doing well recently. It continued. Power Grid and Bharti were the other stocks which were higher. Advanced decline was negative, so some broader market losers. You had IDFC First, AU Bank, Indian Bank in the financial space, Angel One, Muthoot Finance, HDFC AMC, which was under pressure. Midcap Tech, Happiest Minds, Emphasis were lower. And in the industrial space, names like Voltam, JSW Energy and Cummins came under pressure as well. Some winners in the form of MCX, Finolex Cables and sort of Tata Investment. MCX, of course, is our story, which got confirmed. Recent listings, right? RR Kabil, Zaggle, EMS, all less than 2 weeks old in the market. and not so recent listings as well, like Dreamfolks, Mapma India doing well in today's session. It's back to watching global macros, and the three things which have been hurting us: yields, dollar and oil. We need them lower, not higher, and that'll be the focus when we come back tomorrow morning as well.
All right, Prashant, many thanks for joining us. That was the stock market, but in the currency market, the rupee walking on a tightrope against the dollar. As per reports, the Reserve Bank of India is likely to sell dollars to prevent the Indian currency from hitting record lows. That's the dollar rupee on your screens, 83.18. Oil prices surging to their highest levels in more than a year as a steep drop in US crude inventory raised worries about a supply crunch. Separately, a Nomura report has highlighted that marketing losses for oil marketing companies in India have increased to 4.7 rupees a litre last week compared to a loss of 3 rupees the week before that. So crude prices now over $90 a barrel consistently. This is the highest we've seen now in the past year. We told you first, and it is now official, commodity exchange MCX will go live on its new tech platform serviced by TCS from the 3rd of October. The stock hit a record high today. Sudarshan, who broke that news, joins us now. Sudarshan, now confirmed.
MCX will be going live on new technology platform from October 3. It's the platform for which MCX had signed agreement with TCS 2 years ago in September 2021. Now, earlier this year, MCX had renewed agreement with 63 Moons to use its platform till December, which was at a cost of rupees 125 crore per quarter, which was almost 100% of total sales of Q1 FY24. Now, if we look at the historical data, the cost for technology platform saw a major jump in last 1 year. In Q1 FY23, the cost was rupees 19.28 crore, which was just 17% of the sales. Now, come to Q4 FY23, it increased to 87.3 crore, which was 65% of total sales. Now, analysts assume once this technology platform of TCS is implemented fully and the platform of 63 Moons, agreement of 63 Moons expires in December, there will be a major cost saving for MCX. They assume that the cost of technology platform will come down to 10 to 12% of total sales from the current figure of 100% of total sales.
Sudarshan, many thanks for joining us. Now, shares of Yatra Online listed on the National Stock Exchange today at 10% discount to the issue price of 142 rupees. Meanwhile, the stock debuted on the BSE at a discount of 8.4%. The travel agency's IPO was subscribed 1.6 times on the last day of bidding. Cholamandalam Investments is likely to launch a qualified institutional placement. Sources have told CNBC-TV18 the company aims to raise 2,000 crore rupees. The floor price has been set between 1,160 rupees to 1,180 rupees a share. Sources further indicate that the company is looking to raise another 2,000 crore rupees via issuing compulsory convertible debentures. Now, all online real money gaming companies will have to pay 28% GST, and there will be no middle path. That's the word coming in from CBIC Chairman Sanjay Kumar Agarwal. Speaking at a FICCI event, Agarwal also said the states need to pass an act or issue an ordinance to implement the 28% GST that has come into effect from the 1st of October. Take a look.
हमारी पूरी तैयारी है 1 अक्टूबर से इसको लागू करने के लिए, और जो एक्ट में जो प्रोविजंस लाए गए थे वो लास्ट इसमें पार्लियामेंट्री सेशन में वो पास हो गए थे। उसके रिलेटेड जो नोटिफिकेशंस वगैरह हैं उनको इशू करने की प्रक्रिया जारी है। वो सभी राज्यों ने उनको सभी को पारित करना जरूरी है, क्योंकि स्टेट लॉ में भी इसके प्रोविजंस आने हैं और ज्यादातर स्टेट ने इसको पास कर दिया है या ऑर्डिनेंस के थ्रू इसको लेके आ रहे हैं। देखिए, ये जो शोकॉज नोटिस जा रहे हैं वो लीगल पोजीशन के हिसाब से जा रहे हैं। इसमें कोई मिड वे और इसकी बात मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ।
Well, that is the CBIC chairman on the 28% GST that has been levied on online gaming companies. Remember, as we've been reporting, a slew of notices, demands being sent by the department to online gaming companies like Dream11. ICICI Lombard has been served with a show cause and demand notice for alleged tax evasion to the tune of around 1,730 crore rupees. The notice has been sent by the Director General of GST Intelligence, and this is for the time period 2017 to March 2022. In an exchange filing, the company said the tax demand notice pertains to alleged GST evasion on the co-insurance premium and reinsurance commission. Billionaire businessman and paints industry veteran, non-executive chairman of Asian Paints, Ashwin Dhani, died at the age of 79. Among the many accolades he earned, Dhani was the pioneer of computerized color matching in India and brought several paint products to the country. He was honoured with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the CNBC-TV18 India Business Leader Awards. He also attended the 2023 IBLA ceremony and spoke with my colleague Mangala Malu on the red carpet about his passion for business and what keeps him going. His first response was, and I quote, "I eat paints, I drink paints, and I dream paints." Let's take a look.
Mr. Dhani, again, the big question, what keeps you going always?
Well, I've been with the paint industry for almost 55 years. And I eat paints, I drink paints, I drink paints. I've spent my whole life around coatings and coatings. And ever since I graduated from UD with paint technology, I've devoted my whole life to paints and paints.
It is the end of an era. May he rest in peace. While India has also lost another one of its eminent legends, scientist, the father of the Green Revolution, MS Swaminathan. He lived for 98 years and earned global recognition for playing a crucial role in helping India achieve food security. MS Swaminathan also fought for the recognition of women's role in agriculture. His daughter, the former WHO chief scientist, Soumya Swaminathan, said her father was committed to the farmers' welfare and to the upliftment of the poorest in society till the very end.
He was not keeping well for the last few days, but his end came very peacefully this morning. Till the end, he was committed to farmers' welfare and to the happiness and the upliftment of the poorest in society. And on behalf of the family, I would like to thank everyone who has expressed their wishes. And I hope that the three of us, three daughters, will continue the legacy.
Well, the end of an era with the passing of MS Swaminathan. Time for us to head into a break, but up next, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will meet US Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Washington amidst the strained Indo-Canada ties. That and more when we return. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will meet US Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Washington today. The meeting is crucial as it comes amidst India's strained diplomatic ties with Canada. Parikshit joins us now with more details. Parikshit, what can we expect from this meeting?
Well, after a series of actions that had been taken by the Indian side, including asking a Canadian diplomat to leave the country, putting a stop to visas for Canadian nationals, there hasn't been really any other step from the Indian government. Yes, Subramaniam Jaishankar, who was at the UNGA during meetings with think tanks and also during certain press meets, has gone on record to say that we don't have any intelligence from the Canadian government. If the Canadian government can share information, we are ready to act on that. So that was his open challenge, in a sense, to the Canadian government. He has also gone on record to say that India does not have a policy of this kind to carry out extraterritorial assassinations of this kind, and India has never done that before. And on the contrary, we have been regularly pressing the Canadian government to take action against Khalistani terrorists on their soil. In fact, over the last few days, we've seen an increased action from the NIA against Khalistani terrorists, their properties here in India as well. So today, when that meeting takes place between External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar and Antony Blinken, it's very obvious that the Canada issue is likely to come up. And US has expressed concern in the last few days. In fact, Antony Blinken has gone on to say that we are very concerned about what has happened. The investigation must run its course, and India must cooperate with this investigation as well. So let's see how that conversation turns out. But India, it seems, will continue with the same stand that we want action against Khalistani terrorists. We did not have anything to do with this. And if Canada has any information, they should immediately share this with India.
All right, Parikshit, many thanks for joining us. It's been 20 years since the first Vibrant Gujarat Summit was held under the then Chief Minister Narendra Modi. Today, the Gujarat government marked the milestone with the Prime Minister in attendance. Prime Minister Modi said that for the world, the summit may be a brand, but for him, it's a bond. Take a look.
From the vision of the then Chief Minister to the present Prime Minister, the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit marks 20 years. The summit, driven by visionary leadership and innovation, not only reshaped the state, but also set new standards for inclusive growth and sustainable development. Since 2003, an Investors Summit has been a catalyst for change. The summit has grown into a prestigious global platform for business networking, knowledge sharing, and strategic partnerships. The first two editions in 2003 and 2005 signaled the immense potential Gujarat held across sectors, leading to exponential growth. The summit's focus on innovation, sustainability, youth and skill development, and knowledge sharing paved the way for an inclusive development. The 2009 edition saw Japan as the first partner country, attracting delegates from countries worldwide, further enhancing Gujarat's reputation. In 2011, Gujarat aimed to position itself as the global business hub, with seminars hosted by countries like Australia, Canada, and the United States. This edition showcased investment opportunities not only in Gujarat but also in other Indian states. In 2019, the summit, themed Shaping a New India, expanded with 15 partner countries and diverse events. It connected India to the world, strengthening relations and promoting local products on a global scale. Gujarat's economy emerged as a growth engine of India and has consistently outpaced the national average with a robust GDP growth and significant contributions to India's GDP. The platform has not only transformed Gujarat but has also set an inspiring precedent for the entire nation. It is a testament to the power of vision, innovation, and collaboration in shaping a brighter future. Gujarat's remarkable journey continues, and the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit remains a beacon of hope and progress for all.
Well, with that, it is time for us to wrap up this edition of Business 360. Do stay tuned to CNBC TV18. The news will continue right after this short break.